Hi, Eric here, and today I'm going to review the Plodön baby food processor blender. So it's a little mini food processor that consists of a top part that's the motor, and then a bowl on the bottom here that has a sealing lid on it that you can take off, and the blades go inside. So we put the blades in there, put the food in there, put the lid on, and it twists backwards. And then once that's on, we have the motor that we put on top. Note that there is a safety so the motor won't run if the bowl is not attached. There's a little push pin here that pushes in to tell it that it's connected. So you set that on there and you just push down on top. And then it doesn't take very long, just a few seconds, and your food will be nice and blended. So with that, I wanted to show you a few other things. It comes with some accessory tools, and those are a cleaning brush, a scraper, spatula, and an egg separator. You know, you can dump the egg in there and it'll catch the yolk. So the directions that come with it aren't very good, so there's a few other tips that you want to know. Like when you wash it, you'll take it all apart. Don't wash the motor, just wipe it with a damp rag if you need to clean it. This seal comes off, take the blades out, and when you wash this bowl, if you wash it with the handles on, you're going to get water in between it, which will get gross. So you want to take the glass part out of the handles. And to do that, you'll see a screw down here. Don't try to take the screw out. There's a snap around it. You just push, like hook your fingers on the handles and then push on the snap, and then that'll come up. And then you can separate these two. And to put it back together, it's key that you need to line up these gray tabs with the holes in the bottom. And once you do that, you just push and snap it back together. So with that, it's a pretty nice little food processor. I'll blend up something for you here to show you how it works. I don't have any typical kids' vegetables right now, but I do have some riced cauliflower that's been cooked already, so it's soft. I would avoid putting frozen stuff in here because the blades are really delicate, so you probably want to steam it first so it gets soft, but we'll see how this goes. My one complaint is this little lip will catch the food if you're not careful on the blade, which is a little bit annoying. As you see, I'm losing some there. I can probably figure out how better to do this, but it gets on the motor blades there too, or the gear that connects to the motor. So with that, I'll put the seal back on. And put the lid on and see what happens here. And this stuff isn't very watery, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. And we're starting to get a puree. It'll need just a little bit more water. There, it's getting nice circulation. And then now we have something kind of the consistency of mashed potatoes in there. So it does a pretty good job. You'll have to work on getting the liquid level just right with your peas and stuff to make sure they, you know, puree instead of just like getting cut into small chunks or what have you. And also like just adjust the water a little bit. And if you steam them, they're probably going to be pretty wet anyway. So like steaming the vegetables ahead of time is a good way to do this. So I just for the fun of it, since this is a food processor, I tried a few other things. I tried making mayonnaise with this, and that did not work. That doesn't have enough, it doesn't agitate the mixture enough to cause it to emulsify properly. But it'll work well for its intended use. I just wanted to try it for some side uses as well. So with that, it's a pretty nice little blender, and I do recommend it. It seems to work pretty well. My only complaint is loading it. This gets in the way, so it makes it a little hard to put stuff in. And you could always stick the blade in afterwards, but then that can be difficult if there's stuff on the bottom of the jar. So, all right, thanks for watching.